all know, this is TBM 360's all-in-one AI-powered digital marketing and sales system. And today's topic is creating landing pages to make more sales. And again, we're going to be specifically diving into funnel landing pages. So the first thing I want to do is just define what a funnel landing page is. A funnel page is a separate web page that encourages a specific action like downloading an ebook, subscribing to a demo, or making a purchase. All right. Funnel landing pages are vital since its recommendation for action makes purchasing 86% easier. And this is according to a Harvard Business Review report. All right. Why are funnel landing pages really important? Number one, they generate sales leads. Landing page funnels start the qualification process by categorizing the visitors and then moving them through your funnel until they become customers. All right. Getting customers, acquiring customers is not a magic process. And it doesn't even mean that someone has something better than you, but what other business owners know and what they do better than a lot of us is that they understand what the process is and what tools they need to implement in order to take a customer from just being a browser to an actual buyer. Okay, so a landing page achieves this because it does not muck around, right? It shows the customer exactly what they need as quickly as possible, right? We know that, 20 years ago, websites were everything, and we wanted to have as many menu buttons as possible because it just made it seem like you are just the fanciest. But nowadays, when everybody has a website, we need to get right to it, right? They need to be able to see exactly what they're coming to get easily, quickly, and efficiently. And sometimes your website is really good for your broader story, but when it comes to someone making a purchase immediately, they need to be able to not have to search around. They need to be able to get right to it. So that's what landing pages do. Number two, why it's important is demographics. In inbound marketing, you provide valuable information in exchange for data from the visitor. Demographic data collected from the contacts can help you establish a better idea of who your visitors are and what their intent to buy is. Okay. This information will help you qualify your leads before they go any further. You will understand and classify your leads, which helps you correctly answer their needs and pain points, right? If you don't utilize this option, there's a real danger you will take the visitor through the wrong process, such as through an automated sales funnel instead of a direct to sales, leading them away from your website, right? We only have a short amount of time to hook a potential lead and keep their attention before they're clicking that X button or going to a different website, okay? Number three, data tracking. Website funnels and landing pages allow you to track and analyze page data such as bounce rate, time on page, and page conversion rate. It helps you understand visitor behavior from the engagement with the various offers on the landing pages because people form an impression within 1/20th of a second. Additionally, data tracking helps you run tests and optimization. You can run tests on every element on the page from the image to font style and track the results to see what works for your visitors, avoiding putting them off. All right, so that's a little background. Now, what comes before and after you build your funnel landing page, right? Before someone gets to your funnel, they've probably seen an ad or a post that you put out, whether it's through social media, whether it's through email, text message, maybe a banner ad, or seeing your ad run through a social media platform. Maybe it was on a commercial or a newspaper. Either way, wherever it's coming from, the next thing that they would go to is clicking on that link or typing in that link and leading them to that funnel landing page where they're going to be optimized. Because if your ad is actually on target and it's hyper focused, and although, right, I'll use you, Nicole, right, you sell all kinds of spa products, but this ad is focusing on the shea butter. So the great thing to do is to have a funnel just about the shea butter, not showcasing everything else, right? Because they can get lost and then lose interest. So as soon as they come to the funnel landing page, They're hyper focused. There's a big picture of the shea butter or how it's used. There's a great call to action, a bold heading that talks about this shea butter. And then boom, how are they going to be able to acquire it? And is there an offer that goes along with it, some type of an incentive? So this is what funnel landing pages do. They hyper focus. All right. So that ad is what comes before they get to your funnel landing page. And then what comes afterward? What comes after is either some type of opt-in or an actual calendar booking, right? Depending on if there is, you're trying to just get them to purchase or if you're trying to get them to book to be able to eventually get your services, right? But before that, in either option, you want to capture their data. So that's what's happening. They get there, you put in the data, and then they're led to be able to purchase right away. Maybe there's some type of incentive, maybe there's a video that they watch. And after that, there is potentially also the aspect of, so once they put their information in, there's a video, and then they're now going down a automation, right? So there's going to be a workflow that comes after that sends them a series of emails, text messages, maybe voice drops that's giving them more information, more background about your company and about this particular product or service that you want them to focus on, and giving them more reasons why they should get it. Also giving them more incentives through any type of offers through why they should go ahead and make that purchase. The other option of it, if it's a service oriented, right, you might want them to book a demo. So, right, they see the ad, they come to the funnel landing page, and then they actually put in their information to be captured. And after that, maybe there's a quick video about your service and why it's so dope and why it's important. And they're watching this, and then it's saying, hey, book a free demo, right? They go ahead and click on, now you have a calendar that's connected to it. They click on that calendar, and then maybe they answer a few more qualifying questions, and then boom, they're booked. And then their automation after that is going to be the reminder messages, whether email or text or phone call, that tells them to when to show up and reminds them a few times to actually show up for that particular demo. And then after even that, you can still have a bunch of automations and nurture sequences that go ahead and drives them towards the actual conversion. All right. So that is in a nutshell what a funnel landing page is and the before and after. Okay. So now let's go ahead and show you guys how to build one. Okay. So we're inside of TBM 360 here, our all-in-one dashboard. And in order to build a funnel landing page, what you'll do is scroll down here on the left menu bar and click on sites. Okay. Once you've gotten to sites, the actual first option at the top menu bar is funnels, right? So it's super easy. Once you get inside of here, you'll then click this blue button in the right top corner that says new funnel. And the great thing is we have some amazing templates. So you don't have to, scratch your head trying to figure out, okay, what is this thing going to look like? Just go ahead and pick from our amazing templates. There's over 1,000 of them. Then click continue. Okay. So in here, you can see there's lots of different types of beautiful funnels that you can choose from. And I am going to go ahead and let's select beauty and fashion. Okay. All right. And then we can also utilize these other tools on the left-hand side where you can kind of make sure that the template that you're seeing has some certain elements, right? So I want to definitely make sure that we have lead capture inside of here. Okay. And I would like to do a sales version. Okay. So now it's narrowed down the search to funnels that have those elements. So we're going to pick one here. Which one do I like? Let's go ahead and use this one. Okay, it's called Healthy Hair Appointments. And then you're going to click Continue. As you can see, it's configuring your templates to load into your account. And I'm going to give it a second to load. Awesome. Now we have it up. We are inside of the funnel landing page. And as you can see, the beautiful site that gorgeous headers. You can scroll and see more sections. We'll be able to keep or take out whatever we want. Okay. And then right here, you can see the different pages. So if you kind of click on this pages button, it's going to let you know, right, the three different pages that are usually going to come with a funnel landing page. So we're starting off pretty simple here. These three pages are great. So we're going to have the home page that the lead comes to initially, that learn a little bit more. Remember, staying pretty hyper focused. We're going to capture some information and then have them schedule a call. Okay. And then after that, they get a great thank you. That's it. That's all. And again, we hope that you've already put together an ad to lead them here. You have a calendar set up and that you have automation set up. Now, of course, we do have other videos that right now that show you how to do automations. We'll be doing one on calendars and building an ad as well, so that if you need how to get all the pieces to put this all together, you'll have it. Okay, so first things first, you want to make sure that you put your logo in here. So guys, I'm just going to kind of work a little generically. I'm going to kind of go through this just so you can kind of get a gist of how to utilize the web editing inside of TBM 360 and where to go. So once I click on, make sure that you click on an element. So if I want to change my logo, I click on this element. When it's orange, it's an element. When it's purple, it's a column. When you see the blue framing, it's a row. And the green framing is a full section. Once you click on those different areas, you're able to then come over here. Sometimes it might be on the right, sometimes it might be on the left, but you'll be able to then come in and then make your changes, your edits, replace images, replace links, replace actions. Okay, so here again, I'm making sure that I've clicked logo. I can then come inside of here, come to the image options area, and then I can upload my logo. Okay, I already have our TBM logo loaded in here, and I'm going to click on that. Oh, I thought I clicked the right one. I did not. Here we go. Awesome. Okay, and then I can actually adjust my logo size here. You can either click the up and down arrows, or you can actually edit the number. Okay. I'm satisfied with that size. Now I can click this X to get out of here. And then I want to change out this background. So I believe the background image is in the section area. So I want to make sure that I've selected this green frame. The editor box will then pop up. And then I can change this out. And I can do one of two things. I can actually put a new image in here, or I can just get rid of the image that's in the background. Really simple, whatever you like. If I wanted to throw another image inside of here, I can then again click on the image button and then change. So once I then come in, I can select whatever image I want. Please forgive, this is an issue with my personal computer. I'm not sure why my images don't show up. But let's see here, right? I can change it. I know this is our header. And then that would load in the background. Okay. All right. Okay. There we go. Now I've changed out my image. And now I want to put a great call to action inside of here. Okay. Our call to action is going to be about, for us, it's about automating your marketing and sales, right? Now, the great thing about editing inside of TBM 360 is that you can actually type in your own headline, or you can have the AI bot help you out and it'll come up with it. We offer AI powered marketing. Let's see. I can then click on additional options to select my tone. I love excited. It'll give me 3 variations. I can decrease that or increase that. Then I click generate. Unleash the power of AI for effective marketing. Unleash the power of AI in your marketing strategy. Unlock the power of AI in your marketing strategy. Okay. I like this first one. I just then click copy. I hit continue. And boom, it's in there. Now, if I want to change the color, I can. The editing box is still up over on my right. So I then come over here to color options. So it'll have color for if it's unbolded, color for bold text, italic, underlined text, link text, icon color, right? So right here, and I'll show you what an icon is. I can, let's see, change the color to yellow. And clearly that is, okay, great. All right. I can change that there. And then I can actually add an icon. So let me just select where I want my icon to be. And I might want like a rocket. That makes me think of something that's being unleashed, right? So let's see. Yep, there's the rocket. Okay, and then we need to just make sure that the rocket color is what you want it to be. So then you would click on icon color. And I can maybe change that to white or blue or red, whatever I want that to be. I can also adjust the font. Right now, it says headline font, or it could be content font, which is going to be kind of defaulted, but you can then go to custom font if you want to choose. And then you would click on default font underneath the font family to open up the options. And we use Montserrat, if that's how you pronounce it. Okay. And I think I want this to be bolded now. So that means I need to change the bold text color. And then I'll come over here, highlight everything that I want bolded, and then click the bold button. Okay. All right. Now if I want to change the size, I still make sure that I've highlighted the orange frame. And then there's 2 options. You have mobile font size for the mobile view, and then you have your desktop font size. So for the mobile font size, that makes a little bit more sense for my background image. Not too far. Okay. If I wanted to kind of manipulate where I want everything to be, that's great. And then we can actually look at our mobile mode. So I would come to the top here and then toggle to mobile mode as opposed to desktop mode. And click here, right? Because now I can see, okay, how is it showing up inside of here, right? So you might even need to change the color in mobile mode. or I can just change the size here. So mobile font size. Okay. And then I might think, you know what? I might need this color to be just completely different. Let's see how black does. Okay. Or because of this, I might need to go to advanced and put a border around here. Or I would have to actually change. I can put this over a button the way this button is right here. So actually what I'm going to do, because my my font isn't showing up too good with this background, I'm not even going to use this extra box here. I'm going to move my headline here. Okay. Now I gotta change my font again. So there we go, much better. So my icon back in here again. Oh, sorry. There we go. Awesome. 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 Okay. And then now in here, if you had like some descriptive text that you wanted to add, you can do that here. And again, we're going to utilize our nice bot to write some text. We are doing free demos for our AI powered marketing system. You can pick the length of content for this, if it's going to be small, medium, or large. Small is great. Again, additional options. We'll click on excited. Here, my variations are 3. I'm going to click generate. Okay, get ready to revolutionize your marketing game with our cutting edge AI powered system. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity to experience our free demos. Discover how our innovative technology can supercharge your business and drive unprecedented results. Sign up now and unleash the power of AI in your marketing strategy today. The sign up now piece is really important, right? You've got to have a call to action when you are building your funnel pages, right? Here are the other options, but I'm going to go with this one. I like the little emojis that are in there. I can then click copy to get it in this window for the chosen content, and then I click continue. Just a second, this will populate. There it is. Okay. I want my background color to kind of be a little opaque here. So I'm going to select white, but then I'm going to give it a light fade. Okay, or maybe a medium fade, half fade. Oh, no, the light fade is where it's at. Okay, if you want it to be bolder, then just take the fade off of it completely. Okay, you can actually add padding to your text as well, right? So we can say padding to the left, just put them all on 5, padding on the right. I like a little breath in my boxes, especially when there's a background. Okay. All right, perfect. Now we want to make sure that we're clicking save quite often because you don't want to do all this work and then something accidentally happens with your computer and then everything you've done is gone. You have to start all over again. So make sure that you're saving your work as you go along. When you click save, this SEO metadata um, box will pop up to your left or sometimes to your right. So you want to put a title in here. SEO metadata just makes it, of course, it's search engine optimization. So it's like if someone is looking for marketing, you want to make sure that you have the right titles, description, and keywords in here so that people can easily find your page and be able to see you and choose you, right? So again, I'm just going to copy and paste these titles in here. Okay, and then I'm going to copy and paste the description as well. And then I'm going to use these keywords, AI, comma, marketing. Okay. And then if you want to add an author or an image, you can, or some other custom meta tags, you can. I'm going to stop it here and then click save. All right, boom. And then I'm going to save again just to make sure that it's also updated the SEO metadata for this particular page. Each page in your funnel should have the SEO metadata. Okay. So, you know, because this will be the initial page, the other page will be booking. So the title should have something about booking. And then the last page is thank you. So your title and description should be thanking them. Okay. Now, let's go back. Now that we kind of see what this looks like on mobile, you know, you're able to kind of see how you want things to be. I'm going to go back to desktop to make sure that I'm good to go over here as well. Okay. Now it's time for the book appointment section. All right. This is the most important. You need to have booking. You need to have your sign up or booking, whatever your call to action button is really important. And it should be at the top, what we call above the fold, right? So people should be able to see it pretty quickly when they're coming onto the page so that they don't just jump off. And then it should also be repeated throughout your funnel, depending on how much information is on your funnel landing page. Okay, right? Because the whole piece is they're looking through your landing page to get more reasons to see more validation on why they should actually choose you. And every time they get a little bit more validated, that call to action button should be right there so that when they're ready, boom, they don't have to scroll back up or get distracted. They can go ahead and click. All right. So for us is right, book an appointment, but this says book an appointment. Ours is going to be book your free demo. Okay. Okay. And then the button call to action is going to be next step. Okay. Link to next step. So it's pretty much going to say it's going to go to the next page in your funnel. And that's going to be our booking page. Okay. Now I want to just kind of edit this button a little bit. Here, I want the background color to pop some more. Awesome. We're good to go. I like the little arrow icon that it has. So this icon is called, you know, after, and it's angle right. Okay, and then it shows up right here. Okay. All right, so we're good to go on here. We're going to save. We've got our call to action, our header up here. I actually kind of want this button to be a little wider and go a little bit more across for the desktop mode. So in order to do that, I need to highlight my purple column section, and then this little purple dot here will let me widen my column. There, love it. Okay, now here we've got next sections. Okay, guys, now here, this is where in any type of template that you build, you can keep it really simple. You can get right to it. If you have all of these different aspects already of your business, go ahead and fill them in with your customized information. But if there's aspects on here that you haven't built your business up yet, no worries. You can just go ahead and delete a section. So for us, we're going to kind of keep it simple. And I'm going to keep this little review section here. And I'm going to keep this little kind of this section here. Maybe I'll keep this one that gives a little bit more information, to get people more interested and engaged. So it's pretty easy when you're using these templates to be able to delete sections, delete rows, delete comments, delete elements. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm going to keep this section, but I'm going to delete this section here. So, right, if you want to delete a whole section, actually, I don't want to delete this whole section because that will get rid of this area I want. So then what we're going to do is delete a row. Okay. So when you want to get a whole row like this, when you're looking for the blue frame, that's going to get everything inside of this blue frame. And then once you've got it highlighted, go ahead and click on the delete of the trash can icon. Beautiful. Now we have what we want in here still. You can keep the what services we offer section if you'd like. If you have partners, you would keep that, but I'm going to get rid of this one too. I'm going to get rid of this whole section. Okay. If you got testimonials, go ahead and keep them. If maybe you only got one, then just keep that. So let's just imagine that we only have one. So we're going to get rid of this whole testimonial section. Okay. This is just a cool little extra, call to action, just a reminder, go ahead. So we'll keep this. And then down here is our contact information. So now that you kind of know how to edit sections, edit your text, add images inside of here, I'm not going to do too much more inside of this landing page for redundancy's sake. But this one is an element. So I'm going to show you how to switch out an image here. So you're inside this element. And again, this element name is image feature. So again, we want to find where the image section is, and we can switch that out. And again, once you've highlighted and selected the orange frame, then you can come over here to the right in the editing box and then click on this image icon to be able to select whatever image that you want. So once you've come into your area where you can upload, you can either choose from whatever images. I'm sure yours show up better than mine. And I have Cassie in a circle. You can also use AI to create an image. Maybe I want, a star. I can click on variation just to make it colorful. And then let's generate. Okay, if you like these, you can pick that. Select your image, select continue, and then this image will be found in your content AI folder. You click here, and again, forgive my janky computer, but now it says a few seconds ago, so I know that's the image that was created AI, and it'll populate right there. Okay, again, you can change the size if you like. And then we can actually, if we had different wording, then we can change the wording here. We absolutely love how efficient TBM 360 is. So done. Right here would be whatever reviews that you have. TBM 360 is marketing. Okay, boom. You've got your header. You've got some validating sections here to get people to say, okay, other people are utilizing this. Here's some testimonials and there's their ratings. And then here again, You could switch out an image that gives a little bit more background. Like this could be a picture of us working with a client. This could be one of the founders. This could be a business owner or somebody just typing on their computer. And then right here could be a little bit more information about what TBM 360 provides and some of its highlights and incentives to get people going. And then again, you will want to make sure that you have your book an appointment button here to kind of save a little time so that you're not editing each button individually. You can actually go back up to the top because this is the one that has the proper titling in it and the proper linking in it. You can then highlight it, click on this clone icon here. Once it's cloned, you can then grab the one that you're going to move and then click on the drag icon and then drag it down. Depending on how large your screen is on your computer, you might have to kind of take a few steps to get it where you want it to be. Let's see if I can get it. Done. Sometimes you can get your screen to move. If not, then you kind of want to just, there we go. There we go. And then now I can just delete this one. And then you would do the same thing for anywhere else you want your call to action buttons to be. Okay. Here, if you had, again, we want to hyper focus. So we're going to get rid of the other services that you offer. Okay. Okay. And then again, you would probably just drag your booking button to this area here, get rid of this one, and then add whatever, complimentary titling and description right here. You'd also be able to change out your background image right here. Okay. And then you would want to add in, put your logo back down here, make sure that you update your company name right here and the year for your all rights reserved. I'll just showcase that. Okay. All right. And then you will want to make sure that your company email is correct. Okay, you can slide this over if this editing box comes up. And then you will put your email in here. Right. And then you would actually want to hyperlink this and the hyperlink email. So go ahead and copy what you just typed. Then click on this chain icon. And then for emails, you want it to say mail to : and then drop in your email address again. And don't leave any spaces between the mail to : and your email. You can make it open up in a current window or in a new window. I like especially emails to go to a different window because I might want them to come back here and go ahead and click those call to action buttons. Okay. And then you would click save. Okay. And now we make sure it's hyperlinked and they can go right to it. And then again, for your save. So you may change this to global section, which can affect other pages, which I'm hoping for, right? If this is a global section or footer, then it should change on all of the other pages in this funnel. And you just click OK, and then it's now saving. And then you will change your phone number right here. Okay, super simple. Now that we've got our home page done and you guys understand that, we know that we've saved. Now we can switch pages and go to schedule a call, which is going to be the booking page, right? Because that's really important for this particular funnel here. It is, getting them to book that free demo. Because, if you know your business, if you're good at it, once you get someone on the call, if you have a service oriented business, then you know that you you'll be able to get them to convert once you get them on the phone. Okay. So right here, you already know how to adjust your logo, your headlines, your descriptive copy. What's really cool is that this was an area that was global as well. So we didn't have to change that again. We don't have to change this once this is updated. So this is a really cool, really great template. And now you just need to add your calendar. We'll be showcasing how to create calendars in another video, but once you have your calendar set up, you would then click on excuse me, let me go back. You would then come to the element that says you do not have any calendars yet, and you would click on that, and then select your calendar. And we have all kinds of calendars. Of course, this one's about our booking and free demo. So we would select that one. Make sure that you then are aware of the button actions that happen after someone has selected a date on your calendar and what should happen after that. We want to go to the next step because we want to say thank you. Okay. So your calendar is in there. They will be able to then now select what your next available dates are on the calendar here. Okay. And then that part's good to go. You didn't want to save this page. Again, like I stated, you'll have to then now put in the SEO metadata for this particular page, which is, book a free demo. Book a free demo to unleash the marketing. Okay, again, free demo, book, marketing, AI. Okay, and then now we can save that. We'll then save the page again. Now we can go to the last page, which is your thank you page. Okay, and then boom, your thank you page is going to just let people know like appointment successful, thank you. You can add some more descriptive words in here. If not, just click delete. And then what's cool is that here you go, right? Now that the focused intention has taken place and you've gotten the lead to do what you want them to do, whether it's just get their data so they can get a set of automations or to actually book a demo or to actually purchase a very specific item. After they've done that, they can now just come to your website. Now is the time when they can now explore and they can go down the rabbit hole of everything that you have to offer because you've gotten them to do exactly the thing that is most important. And that's to stay focused and to capture data, hopefully book a call or make a purchase immediately. But the great thing is once you capture their data, they're no longer some window shopper that you have no idea who they are, how long they were on your site, and what they're willing to do to actually patronize your business. So this is where you can link them to the site. Okay. This could also be if the second page wasn't a calendar and if it was just really to capture their information, maybe ask them a few questions so that they can get maybe a free download. Your thank you page is actually where your free download would be, or if you're giving away a coupon to use on your website, you would actually then put your coupon code here. So if there was, you can create a whole nother button here with, use code, thank you. And then you can have on here, some more instructions. Click on our website below to get your 15% off with coupon code. Okay, right here. And then to actually have them go to your website from this button, of course, again, you want to select the button, hit the orange framing, come to the editing box to the right. And then here, if it says visit website, right, that's the text, that's the button for the text. Then you want to clarify your button actions. So this one be put in, get website URL, and then you would type in your website here. They can actually go to it from the same window or open a new tab. That would be up to you. Okay. So again, you want to make sure you're saving, and it talks about how you've made changes to global sections. Then boom, you want to click OK or not. Again, add in titling for your metadata. So thank you with coupon. It details to unlock your 15% off coupon. Okay, coupon, marketing, AI, all good stuff. And then click continue. Again, if you wanted to switch out this image, you could by just clicking on the green framing area. And I'm just going to get rid of it by just getting rid of the actual image URL. If I wanted to change the image, I would just click on the image here, the image icon here, and then grab one of my images or use AI or upload something else. Okay. All of our other data has been updated. The information for, the testimonial that we have here, our contact information, that stayed the same because that was global. So again, that's super cool. And then you are done, guys. So again, what you would want to have after this, if it was someone that purchased, if this is someone that booked a free demo, you would want to actually make sure that you have an automation, some type of reminder series. Again, we have automations inside the system. We have a video that talks about that. So just go ahead and look at that video to be able to connect that particular calendar that you put in this funnel to your automation as the trigger. Okay. If this was, some type of coupon code and you wanted to capture their information, so that second page used an RSVP form instead of a calendar, you would then get that information, and then the thank you page again would have the coupon code. And again, you would still want to have an automation to follow up with the nurture series, because the whole point is, right, you're capturing their data so that you can stay in contact with them and be consistent with them and be out here like Fashion Nova, or Shein or Temu or any other, big business that you're subscribed to, and you're getting their text messages and you're seeing their offers because you opted in at some point. So these funnel landing pages capture those leads from people who have opted in, and then keeps them in a series of messaging until they buy. We know that we get those text messages and emails from those companies often. We don't always buy right away, but when it is time to buy, I am super excited because boom, they just sent me a text with the coupon inside of it. All right, and then I'm ready to click. I don't have to go anywhere else. I don't have to think. I don't have to search because they already have grabbed me and captured me as a lead. Okay, and that's what you want to do for your business. So go ahead, click on that, and click on our automation video. And after you created your landing page, make sure that you set up an automation to go with it, so that you can be nurturing people and increasing your conversions by 85%, like the Harvard review let us know about. All right, guys. In my closing, remember, if you're not utilizing TBM 360, please make sure that you do. You can go ahead and get started. Click the link in our description. You can also book a free demo call by clicking the link in our description to really understand fully what TBM 360 can do for your business. Okay, and that's all I got. See you guys next time.